Okay, it's Disney time. What's up, welcome to Digital Ride Talk. You listen, I'm your host Anonymous, and today we're going to be ranking the strongest, I repeat, the strongest Disney characters of all times. Some of them, anyway. We're going to be ranking this list in a classic fashion. S tier to D tier characters. Who is the strongest Disney character? Villains and heroes. Mesh them all together. Let's find out which ones are which. Who is him or her? Who's the goat and the rabbit? Who's the dog and the cat? First list we got Chernobog. Chernobog. Definitely S class. This man is a demon slash bat. I don't know what he is, but I know what he does. He does a lot. And he's really strong. Yeah. I'm gonna put him in S class. Maybe I'll switch it out later. You guys know how I do these things around here. Tefati. Tefati. She's strong. She's the strongest. She's like, she gives everlasting life and healing and all that kind of stuff, right? Healing is always good. It's a great power. More so goes to characters who have less combat ability and more so lean towards falling in the back of the party so that the fighters, the tanks, and swordsmen and all that stuff, the knights, whatever you want to call them, the wizards, if you may, the beasts, all fight up front while the healer is healing. And so for that fact alone, I feel as though, Tefati is right around there, right around here somewhere. Yeah. Because if she got to fight against somebody with like fire abilities, I don't know. I'm just saying. This list we got Merlin. I think Merlin's pretty strong, right? He's useless as hell in Kingdom Hearts, though. Doesn't help you do. He's like, oh, you want to put that book together? You got to put that book together yourself, I don't want to look for the missing pages. Winnie the Pooh needs you, Merlin. I think Merlin's strong. A little bit dopey sometimes. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like his magic is strong, but against these other characters, how strong is he? Can he beat anyone on this list so far? No, I don't think so. Maui. Maui's a shapeshifter and a demigod, first and foremost. So, yeah, I think that he's pretty strong, powerful. I'm gonna put him on the same tier as her, simply because they're from the same thing. Which one of them would win in the fight? I don't know. Maui could just turn into a bigger beast. Rapunzel, powerful. Her hair is very powerful. It's like everlasting youth and healing factors and whatnot. She also cuts it off, so it's rendered useless. So if you cut it off, damn, that sucks for you. But also, eternal youth is nice as long as you're not constantly healing from burn scars or something. Because if you're in a fight, it's like you want to hold on to that hair for help, for youth. Heal me as I get burned alive by a dragon or something. It's painful still. So helpful but painful. It's powerful, yes, but in a fight, not very helpful until after the fight. Mr. Mr. Incredible's strong. He's strong. I don't think he's even the strongest one in his family. I mean, Dash is fast, runs circles around him. You know, his daughter, Violet, invisible. You don't even know where she is. Where is she? Where is she? And then, you know, his wife, this Elastigirl. You know what she do. She can manipulate him easily. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she just talk about that stuff, and then he be like, oh yeah. Next on the list, we got the Doctor. The Doctor himself. He is weak. Very weak. And his powers aren't even his own, right? He's using dark magic and voodoo from an omnipotent god. Or devil, really. So yeah, he also loses in the movie. Ooh, that's a good addition to the prop. Well, none of these people really lose to anyone so far. He does. I think he's the weakest one, putting him at the bottom. I don't think that his magic, which is not his magic, can go up against even Merlin's magic, right? So, boom, Baymax. Baymax doesn't have magic capabilities, but he's strong. I don't know. I did put Mr. Incredible on the wrong tier, by the way. I meant to put him down here, and maybe Baymax. I think Baymax is stronger than Mr. Incredible. Machine with more capabilities than Mr. Incredible, I want to say, including strength. Which one of them can pick up heavier objects is still to be determined. Next on the list, we got Louisa. I think that she is incredibly strong. She picked up 3 sheep at the same time. And while I want to put her up there because I love her dearly, I'm going to have to put her down here. I don't have to put it down there because she has impeccable strength, but compared to these other characters, it's just disrespectful to put her above any one of these characters who have magical powers that come from themselves, right? Because her abilities come straight from the house itself. And without the house, they don't have powers. They lost their powers in the movie. So, yeah. I gotta say that anybody whose power isn't their own has to be at the bottom because you negate the energy source and that's it. That's the end of the fight. Elsa, top tier. Yeah, I learned her name after the last video that I posted when I was confused between Elsa and Anna. Learn the names, learn which one is which. Yeah. Yeah, Elsa's top tier. Her ice powers are impeccable. I think that she could literally beat anyone else on this list. Maui though. I think these people up here in the B list, she might have a little bit hard time with. Baymax, easy. Now, if I'm saying easy, does that mean that Baymax should be in the same tier? Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh. Maybe Maui and Tefati are A list competitors, and yeah, that makes a little bit more sense to me. You know, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Then we got Ursula on the list. I'm gonna put her there in the midsection there because again, Ursula has a little bit of power, divinity, and all that such. But you know what? Put Merlin up here and put Ursula down here. Because I think Merlin would be able to beat Ursula. His magic is a little bit more tricky. I think this checks out. This seems like a fair assessment to me. Zeus, again, just top tier. I mean, he is the god of gods in the Greek mythology. So, lightning bolts, my friend, lightning bolts. Ooh, man, Genie is crazy OP. I mean, one thing's for sure, he's a Looney Tune, and then a Genie with unlimited amounts of power. Honestly, I feel like he is at the top of the list. If he can use, well, yeah, he uses his powers all the time to around. Oops. But yeah, I was thinking on the lines of his powers is used for whomever is in control of the genie wish link, right? And so that may be true, but his powers are insanely strong to do anything that he wants now that he's freed because of Aladdin. And so because he's free from, from the prison, his magical ability is unlimited. He could do anything. Probably beat anyone else on this list because his magic just is different. Hades, yeah, top tier. I mean, if Zeus is up there, Hades got to be up there. Very strong sources. I mean, he's literally the devil, so right, got to be pretty strong. And then, I mean, he does use a lot of minions to fight for him. We don't get to see a lot of his powers, but I'm sure that this man, this manipulator of life and death, is a very strong competitor for the top list, for the top S tier candidates here. So last on the list we got Maleficent, and again a very strong competitor. Kingdom Hearts level villain. She's honestly very powerful. She cursed a baby, right? I think that she's even in the S tier. Maybe let's just look at the list really quickly and see if we want to switch anyone around. Usually I don't switch anyone around because I feel like I put them in a good spot on purpose. I think I'm being reasonable here. All these people up top seem dumb strong, right? And then second list is like almost dumb strong, but not on the same level as the rest of these characters. I feel like anyone on the top list can beat anyone else underneath here, and that's the thing. I'm just wondering if any of the S tier characters can be moved down to A tier, and I'm not convinced that they can be. Right? I think that even Maleficent is kind of stronger than Hades, considering she was like the boss in Kingdom Hearts, right? Hades was also there, but she was at the top. And considering that, I just feel like she's the dominatrix, right? She's dominating these guys. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. If you agree with my list, let me know down in the comment section. If you don't, let me know down in the comment section. Be nice to each other out there. Show you some love. Peace.